I'm Melanie McLean, I am 32, I'm from Ayrshire. I work for Arthritis Care in Scotland as fundraising and communications manager. I've been managing multiple conditions since about the age of 14. And it was first found that I had osteoporosis as well as the rheumatoid arthritis, and also that same year I was diagnosed as having psoriasis. There are a lot of negative impacts about, deciding to work, but for me it's not really a decision. It's about the fact that I can either have the life that I want to have as much as possible while still being in pain, still being really tired and everything else that comes with that, or I don't have a life. I absolutely love event managing. That's for me what I love about my job. But I know, for example, that on nights when I have a big event to organise and manage, that I won't be able to walk for 2 days after that I will be in bed for 2 days. Some of the changes that I would like to see in the future, I suppose from an employment perspective, is that employers in general are more aware of how multiple conditions affect people in their everyday lives. I'm very lucky that I work for Arthritis Care and they're open and understand the impact. However, in my working life up to this point, it's been a mixed bag really of people understanding. For me in the past is the fact that I have had 2 total hip replacements and 2 knee replacements, and those have been predominantly over the last 12 years, which has been since I was 20, so within my first stages of working life, and that's really meant that I've had to take a lot of sick time off, and regardless of whether it's noted that it's been for an operation, a future employer or your current employer might not understand the impact of your conditions, and therefore not the impact of why you need to have such big operations. One time when I was hospitalised locally for some of the stomach problems that I have, I took all my medications in with me, and it took 2 days before they would even look at giving me any of those meds. I was in agony because I didn't have my anti-inflammatories. They were giving me the painkillers, so that led to just huge problems, and it actually meant to my husband just saying, we have to get you signed out here, and moved to the rheumatology ward at the Royal Infirmary where I was normally treated. There seems to be still that imbalance between how you're treated from a medical perspective, but the different ways in which you can self-manage in your community. For example, going to yoga, accessing holistic therapies, looking at stress, rather than just thinking about the medical impact and what medications you're taking. It's about, let's look at the holistic approach and offer more things like that locally through healthcare systems. Because pain is invisible, we don't understand how many people are in pain every day and the impact that's having on people's lives, and therefore the impact it's having in society.